Alright, here it is. The moment of truth to see if I have a mated queen in my main hive here. That one right there. We're gonna see. We'll do a little different angle today. Okay, this next frame is pretty empty, so I'm going to skip it. These guys seem pretty aggressive. They do not seem very happy. I am willing to bet they are clueless. So this is the queen that I could hear piping, and she must have not made it back. There's some queen cells that some got chewed out and some were hatched out from the bottom. So this could be where my swarmy queen came from, was this frame maybe. Okay, no eggs on this frame. I didn't show you all the frames because honestly, if there's not eggs by today, I think the odds of there being a queen in here are pretty slim. It's been 4 weeks from today, and her sister queen, her two sister queens are already back and mated and laying. I see phantom eggs. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I didn't find any eggs in the hive. That means the queen didn't come back from mating flights, but I don't want to leave them queenless for too long. So I'm going to take one of the little nukes that I have that has a queen who is laying, and I'm going to combine them. I'm going to use a newspaper method, which is where you have the two hives and in one box you have the bees and the queen from the one hive, and then you combine them with the queenless bees from the other hive. So I'll just get as many bees down into the bottom box in the split hive as I can, and then I will put the nuke on top of it and with newspaper in between. Within like 24-48 hours they should have chewed through, and by that time they're kind of combined. The pheromones, the smell in both hives is kind of balanced out and evened out. They can communicate through little holes in the newspaper, and hopefully by then they will be friends and they won't kill my queen, which that would make me really sad, but I think it's gonna work out. Okay, I'm gonna do a newspaper combine from with my little nuke to my big hive here. This one I'm pretty sure does not have a queen. It's been 4 weeks since the split, and I don't want to wait any longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I gotta go get the nuke. Okay, we'll try that, and I'll move the nuke closer. lots of bees in there. This is some sugar water. It'll keep them from flying too much. People make just a couple slits. Okay, sounds like my family's gonna mow the lawn, so. We're gonna put that there. I can scroll up to the hive because I'm gonna use a different. Okay, over here we have these stragglers. So I moved the empty hive back here to pick up the stragglers. Tonight when they're all should be in, I am going to go put them over by their new hive. For days there's going to be some that just keep coming back here, but probably until they die. It's too bad, but that's just the way it is. They gotta get used to their new digs. But you can see the girls calling their sisters in. Hi. So a week ago I combined two of my hives. So there's the hive that I combined together. I combined one of the mating nukes and the hive that had always been there that was also making a queen. So today I'm gonna refill their syrup and see how they're doing. See, they're cleaning out these cells. Drone is, this one, they're cleaning old drone out of here. They had got chill brewed and died, so. This is one of these white and yellow frames that they just do not build on very well. I don't know why. Just gonna quickly look for a queen. I don't think she's on here. I don't see eggs. Eggs. This is the larva and sap brood. But eggs are a good sign. That means they have a queen. And it looks like the eggs are pretty even on this frame, so that's good. And check on here for her. So I have a queen. There she is. As soon as I said that, they flew at me. She's up there at the top. So I'm gonna see if I can catch her and murk her. Okay, queen. Hey, beautiful queen, where did you go? Took my eye off you for a second. There she is. She's sticking her head in cells looking for a place to lay. Oh my gosh, that's so cute! wonder if I could just mark her without touching her. Oops, I got a little too much paint on her, but I'll clean it off. She's a big fat queen. She just went to the other side. Let's see if I can see her again. She might have gone down in. Oh, there she is. See, I kind of messed up the marking on her. So she's not marked super great, but she's marked and I really like her. I think she's a big fatty. She's beautiful. Holy cow, she looks good. I'm sad I messed up that paint job, but they'll clean her off. Look at her stick her head in the cells. Oh, she looks good. I hope you guys can still see, but I'm gonna put her back. They have some crappy frames in this hive. I gotta get rid of them. Another one of these yellow wax ones. They just don't like. They can't build on them very well. I don't know why. They have brood in here. It's not quite capped yet, but it looks pretty good. Not sure what happened. I think my camera got too hot, but I don't know what you guys saw or heard. But basically, I am gonna move the queen down into this bottom box because they haven't done much here yet. So I'm afraid my camera's just gonna turn off again, but we'll see. This is a brood frame. We're gonna move it down closer to the outside. Okay, and this is my queen frame. This is where she last was. She already moved frames. Nope, there she is. Okay. She was just hiding. So there she is on this frame. I'm gonna put her down in the bottom next to drawn out frames so that she has room to lay. It looks like I'm squishing her in here, but there's room, so I'm not rolling her. I tell you, I got these girls really worked up today. I had hoped she would have moved down on her own already, but she hasn't, so we're just gonna help her. So last week, if you remember, I checked this hive right there. Whoa, right there. right there. I have to do opposite of what seems normal. And the queen was laying. If you'll remember, this is my split. So, and this is the hives that I combined. The queen is laying in there. She looked great last week. And the week before she looked great. But when last week I expected to see a bunch of capped brood and there wasn't. It was just very sporadic capped brood, and like the frames of eggs were gone that I had seen before. But she had several frames of more eggs, and I couldn't figure out why they were getting rid of the eggs. They were eating them. They weren't raising the larvae, and I couldn't figure out why. So I put, make sure I'm pointing at the right, so I put the frames of eggs from the top down into the bottom, and I'm just gonna get in there today. My sprinklers just came on and it scared me. So I'm just gonna get in there today and see what they look like. I'm hoping to see frames of larvae and some more capped brood. So we'll see what I see. So let's hope that they're doing well and that they started to raise brood. It's a little breezy, but it's warm. On top here, you can see that they're eating that pollen patty. I had kind of wondered if maybe pollen was the reason that they weren't raising brood. So, okay, first I am going to check the bottom box first. That's where I stuck the queen, and that's where I stuck the eggs, the frames of eggs. This box is really light. Well, looks like they are making comb where they shouldn't. Stick that out for, oh shoot. Sorry girls. This is a food frame. It's just got pollen and nectar. Those are old queen cups there. So I'm gonna stick this on the side. Alright, this is food. So this should be a brood frame. I'm crossing my fingers. Yeah, good. There's definitely some capped brood here, and the rest, well, it doesn't look like a great pattern. It's pretty spotty. Let's check this side. I'll check for eggs. There's eggs in here. I don't see the queen, but they have made some progress. Oh my gosh, my girls love to propolize everything. Oh good, a frame of larvae. So this whole frame is larvae. So that is great. That is exactly what I wanted to see. And this whole frame is larvae. They have started raising brood. I don't know why they weren't before, but they are now. And so that is excellent news. Larvae, larvae. So this is capped brood. This is one of the first frames. I don't see Queenie on here. But this is all capped brood, or sorry, larvae. Larvae. I don't know what you call it. I don't see Queenie on here. So they have started raising the bees, which is exactly what I wanted to see. There's Queen. She is so good looking. Man, I messed up her paint job. Yep, she's got eggs all through. So this side has eggs all through it. Just a second, I'll give you a good look at the queen. And this is all larvae. So they've started raising brood. Yay! Okay, let's get a look at the queen again. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? So you can see, let's see. She's right there. She's marked terribly, but what can you do? She looks great. She's there at the top. Okay, I'm thinking that this one is all just honey. So I don't really want to get it out because I don't want to disturb them more than I already have. So I'm going to put that one in there. This one is just an empty frame. I'm going to put it right here next to the queen to see if maybe she'll start laying in that one. It'll just give them a good head start to have another empty frame to lay in. And there's pollen on it. Trying to go slow here so you don't smash bees. Okay, I'm going to stick this one in there. They've started building a little wax on it. I feel like they haven't been liking these yellow frames very much, but I have some wax here. I'm just gonna rub in there. Okay, I also sprayed it with a little sugar water just to encourage them to maybe build the right way. So I'm just spraying it in there. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna get into this bottom box, this top box anymore. Those girls need to find their way back in, but they will. So right now all my hives are doing pretty good and I'm pretty happy with their progress, and hopefully they will keep making great progress. And I don't know that I'll get a huge honey crop this year, but that's fine. It's just fun to raise bees. So